Hello everyone, this is Brady with Lewis Motor Company, and today we're taking a look at our 2005 Sterling Acterra utility service crane truck. Has a maintainer 3220 crane, maintainer body, got a nice little enclosure with a workstation up there, and overall just a nice truck. Now it does have some miles, it's got 386,000 miles, but it does start right up. It sounds good. It's got a Mercedes-Benz turbo diesel that starts right up and sounds great. You can hear that now. It's got a 6-speed synchronized manual transmission, and overall, given the miles, this truck is nice. It is a very nice truck overall. Inside and out, you see some light wear just coming from the miles, but overall, the truck runs and drives good. It operates as it should. You'll see the crane operating here in a second. It's got a maintainer body. It's got tool drawers inside. Got a nice enclosure for a workstation. Just a good old truck. It's an 05, so there's no emissions on this one. No DEF fluid, DEF. It's just overall a good old truck. Tires are decent. The frame and underside on this truck shows really nice. Driver's side here. Got some minor scrapes and scratches, some big dents, things like that. But yeah, so an 05, so no DEF, no emissions, nothing crazy. This is when trucks were trucks. Now the interior is a Sterling, so it's got some wear showing. Crank windows. We've got a cloth driver's seat. It is an air driver's seat, a vinyl floor. But yeah, this interior is about on par with everything else. It's a Sterling, so it's got some Sterling type stuff. The dashboard is kind of a little janky there and a little bit of wear showing and some previous repairs, as you can see by this key here. But you're not buying the truck, I guess, for the interior. It's just a basic work truck interior. 6-speed manual transmission, AM, FM radio, got some power switches. It does have an engine brake. Now this hour meter here is showing 1,609 hours, and it clicks along when you have the PTO set. And I honestly believe that this crane, we'll show you in a second, looks to be really, really nice and very low use. 386,044 miles, got no lights on the dash on this truck. Like I said, the truck runs and drives as it should and drives like a low mileage truck. It's been maintained and serviced well. I believe this truck came from one of the railroad companies. As you can see, there's work lights throughout on this thing. We've got tool bins, tool drawers, bolt drawers, and everything. This is just a nicely optioned body. Up front here, we've got a large box for any tanks. You do have hookups for your tanks, for your oxygen, gas tanks. And the body itself is in nice condition. There's two spots on the other side. I'm going to show you underneath the body that does have some rust. But the rest of the body is in nice condition. You can see that crane's functioning as it should. Now that has 2 manual extensions and 1 hydraulic extension. You can see the 1 hydraulic extension is out now, and then it has 2 additional manual extensions. We've got some tool drawers inside here. They show some age, but we just detailed this truck, so there's a little water in here. They show some age, but they are nice, and they are very expensive to go buy those things. Got some bolt bends here. Tires are in nice condition with deep tread remaining. Frame and underside overall is pretty nice. It's not extremely rusty. There's no major scaling. And overall, for an 05, the bed floors are in great shape. Some nice toolboxes, some welding leads up there. The truck is really nice and set up. But you can look at that crane. It looks like a very low-use crane. It really, really does. It's a nice-looking crane. It operates really nice. Obviously, it's a maintainer, so it's one of the best in the business. You can see off the back here, we've got bunch of LED work lights. Inside the compartments have lights. Night work for this thing's gonna be no problem. It makes sense because the rail company does a lot of night work, so it makes sense that there's lights everywhere on this thing. But you can see the manual extensions at the end of the boom here. They're easy to extend and get out to. It's not like it's stuck or seized in there. Like I said, I think that boom does have very low use, so those PTO hours would make sense to me. Now Robert's going to open up our little workstation. Just another added bonus to this truck. It's just the gift that keeps on giving. We've got a nice workstation here off this tailgate. Rear step bumper with a vise. You got your manual controls for your crane and outriggers. We'll jump up in here. This truck has had some paint work and some minor things touched up, but overall it shows nice. And it's in nice condition. The diamond plate floor shows nice rubberized coating. Now look in here, you could store your tools or material inside here. You could also utilize this as a workstation. Very nicely set up. It's in great shape. Looks like it's relatively watertight. Got some more tool drawers here. Different hooks and hangers. Got all kinds of things going on here. A lot of space up front here. Really turns this truck into a all-weather type truck. Very easy to get up and out of there. I'll show you the underneath back here. Overall, very nice truck. Now this panel here is for all your lights. Got a bunch of switches there for just different lights. Also, this truck does have an air compressor. It's a hydraulic air compressor. However, it is not currently working. It's a hydraulic air compressor that runs off the PTO. We think it is locked up. Honestly, it does not look like that thing's gonna be working with any type of minor maintenance. It looks like it is completely locked up. There's fluid being pushed through the lines. So it probably needs a total replacement. So don't factor on that thing being working. But everything else seems to work correctly. Got some more tool drawers on this side. Got some gas lines, compressor lines. So it is nicely plumbed in. So if you wanted to add an air compressor, see that spot for it right on top there. But the crate functions as it should. It has a wired proportional remote. Robert's on the sticks there. It's got a long lead as well, so you could step out of there and get away from the truck. Some more drawers there. You can see the remote showing a little bit of wear. Over the wheel wells here, you do have some light rust, some bubbling, and you do have some more tool drawers over here. Everything's fairly nice. Now I'm going to try to zoom in over here. We do have some minor rust holes going on with the body, and I'll show you that. When we were redoing this truck, reconditioning it, we saw that. We kind of felt that for the mileage of this truck, the age of this truck, it may be normal. It's got a little bit of rust on that body. It is what it is. You could patch it up if you want to. Obviously the body is still structurally sound, but it does have some minor rust in the bottom of it. Nice tool drawers. Could spend the time to fix that, but we didn't feel it was necessary. It's an older truck with a lot of mileage, and it does what it's supposed to do. Overall, the rest of the truck, there's hardly any rust on it. It's a very, very nice truck, given the miles and the age. Another aluminum fuel tank on this side. You can see the previous company logo on the door here. Now we've gone through the truck, checked all the lights, brakes, tires, everything seems to be functioning as it should. Good tires, 40% up front. Engine sounds healthy, obviously. With that many miles, it's been a reliable engine. But also it goes on how you service these trucks, and it seems like they've serviced them up pretty good. We bought, I believe, 4 or 5 of these trucks, like very similar spec trucks. You can see another one sitting right there actually. But a maintainer with the same crane. It was owned by a rail company. And they've all been very well maintained. They've all been high miles, and they're all running pretty good. So it says something about the company, the previous company that owned it. So we've just gone through them. We checked everything that we could, ran her down the road, and it seems like a nice running truck. Seems like it's ready to go into service. Got a nice maintainer body, got a nice maintainer crane, got some tool drawers in there. Yes, it does have some miles, but it does everything it's supposed to do. It's hard to complain about this truck. Nicely sorted, nicely set up. You can check this truck out for sale on eBay. Feel free to give me a call, shoot me a message. I'll be happy to help you. I can ship this truck throughout the United States. Call me and I'll give you a quote on that. We are Lewis Motor Company. We're located in Clarksville, Maryland, which is just outside of Baltimore, Maryland. Our website is lewistrucks.com. It's L-E-W-I-S, truckswithan S.com. Any questions on this thing or any other trucks have listed for sale, please do not hesitate to call. Nice old service truck, nice crane on it. Overall, in nice condition. Thank you guys for watching.